the forensic jigsaw along this country lane, which outlines last night's murderous events, anaesthetises the horror. But the killing of a Thames Valley police traffic officer in pursuit of potential criminals has shocked a nation. 28-year-old police constable Andrew Harper was married 4 weeks ago and was reportedly due to go on his honeymoon. He'd been a serving officer for the past 8 years.
Thank you for joining us today on what is clearly a terrible day for Thames Valley Police, but obviously it doesn't touch the anguish and the loss that Andrew's family and friends are feeling.
Much of the detail of what happened has been withheld for obvious reasons. There are 10 in custody, all male, including a 13-year-old boy. From the air you can see a first aid bag left in the middle of the lane just off the A4 in the heart of Berkshire's countryside. The 2 forensic tents at the top of the road suggest that's where the officer spent his last moments as they tried to keep him alive. There are long skid marks leading away from that point. I asked the Chief Constable of their significance.
We have to examine and establish the exact cause of death for Andrew, and there's a post-mortem taking place as we speak. But what we do know is that at some point Andrew has been dragged along by a vehicle.
PC Harper was en route to a reported burglary in the area at around 11:30 last night. He got out of his patrol car. His crewmate was inside. That's as far as the force will go. Tributes have been paid to the officer's bravery, led by the Prime Minister.
Well, the murder of PC Andrew Harper is a mindless and a brutal crime, and obviously all our thoughts are with his family, his friends and his colleagues. But when I think of the bravery that PC Andrew Harper showed in intercepting those criminals, I think of the risks that the police run every day to keep us safe.
My condolences to Andrew Harper, his family and his colleagues, who must be absolutely devastated. He was doing his duty, examining apparently what had happened at a burglary, and was killed in the line of duty.
It's been described as an extremely dark day for the force. PC Harper was highly regarded and popular. His colleagues are devastated, but they are not the only ones. Some say he made the ultimate sacrifice, and that his heroism should never be forgotten. Well, police are saying not very much more tonight, but we do know that within an hour of PC Harper being killed in this lane, on this lane behind me, police had arrested 9 men and a 13-year-old boy. They remain in custody and they are being held on suspicion of murder. We have also had reports that a caravan site not very far away has been raided, but this is unconfirmed by Thames Valley Police. Its Chief Constable said this afternoon at his press conference that his officers were facing increasing violence on the streets. And that seems to have been borne out by statistics which show that last year, in 2018, there was a 27% increase in assaults on police officers. But none have had the fatal consequences that occurred here last night to PC Harper.